Okay, so I've been very happy with this workspace over here, but I'm running out of space. And in a big way. This is where I used to do the videos. When I'm not currently working on a project, some of the stuff gets pushed over here, but then I had to get some other stuff out of here. So other stuff got piled there. Today, at a minimum, I'm going to make this a usable space, but my goal is take a Sawzall and get this to where I can mount that board there as another table like this one. That's my goal, but at a minimum, I want to get this space cleaned out. This one here, I'm probably going to remove everything and just make a couple shelves here. I don't know how I want to do that yet, but I need to be able to use this space. Because, like, for instance, like, I brought in the K-Pro, I'd take the Sony monitor out and kind of push everything back. So that's my goal today, and we'll see how we can do it. Alright, so I realized I don't have any tools with me to, like, dismantle anything. I'm sitting down in the area. It's only like maybe a half hour, so I really haven't gone through a lot. One of the things I realized is I just had so many empty boxes from, like, I mean, I still have a bunch up there. From where, like, I get stuff and I bring it here, and I kind of forgot that I had a roll of trash bags in my next trailer over. I'm glad I remembered. But, so this whole unit's going to come out too, where this refrigerator is. I need to take that one out and build that one into, take that one out and then build that one into there. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just set it on the floor. But the stove and all this is going to come out, because I need more room in here. And, like, that's the only way I'm going to be able to do this. Keep doing these videos. But I got a lot cleaned up. I'm sitting in the area. It really hasn't taken me that long. Maybe a half hour, 45 minutes at tops. But yeah, a lot of this is just being like empty boxes. Those have stuff in it. That has stuff in it. But like, most of this was empty freaking boxes. So they're all on the trailer outside. I think when I do this, I'm going to put this poly panel up over these windows. That'll block the windows and also help keep some cool or hot air, depending on what time of the year it is, in here. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep working a little bit. I'm probably not gonna do a whole lot more, but I'll probably pick up tomorrow. I'm just trying to see what all I got to do with. I definitely want to get that. Man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that refrigerator out that door in one piece. I got to see how deep it is, because it is a very small opening. That's one of my other struggles, is the size of the door coming in. But yeah, I've got like all these cards I'm looking at, you know. I've just got, I got to find the storage. Like, I'm kind of doing this up here, but that's not really going to work in the long term. But I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll keep working at this. I don't know. Do I need a super fax modem? But real quick, one of the projects I'm working on, and you have to apologize, or I have to apologize. I'm sorry. Is I'm not going to do a video on it. Or let me change the camera around. I have to apologize because I'm not going to do a video on it. But I'm working on. Oh, shoot! Sorry. I'm working on a FTP server on my computer, where I'm going to be dumping a whole lot of disks, and I'm going to be dumping a whole lot of drivers and stuff on. My goal is to be able to like say with the Windows 98 computer. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, that is in its box, like I said it would be. But I'm going to be dumping everything into a folder on my computer, and I'm going to be sharing that folder as an FTP so that I can dial in from here, like when I'm using like the Windows 98 computer. Just dial into that FTP and download anything I need. I'm not going to do a video on it because, for one, it's a pain in the ass so far, and I'm probably doing something wrong, and I don't know how much I feel like filming, because it's just so much work, and it's just a pain in the butt. So that's one of the things I'm doing. That way, like, if I have, or I can do it from my other computer here, because, like, say for instance, I have a computer and, like, I know I might have a driver for this sound card. I can very quickly, well, relatively quickly, based on how things are here with my crappy internet, I can download that, put it on the disk, and boom, there I have a driver. That way I don't have to be digging around trying to find it. It's like, oh, I've already got a bunch of drivers. I already have a bunch of software all in this folder ready to download. But yeah, I think the next clip you're going to see will be tomorrow. Alright, so the first clips you saw were Sunday. Today is Tuesday. I ended up just resting all day. First thing I gotta do is I gotta go to the hardware store. There's 2 bolts that hold the safety guide into the Sawzall, but they went missing somehow. And when I picked this up out of the other vehicle, because I put it in my other truck, when I went to put it in the other truck, I noticed that the plate fell off. So I don't know where the screws are, so I just gotta go get a couple screws for that. I could very much use it without that safety guide, but I'd rather, if I'm going to be on camera using something, I'd rather have all the safety on it. So that's my plan for today. My other plan for today, I have my Mac Mini with me. I'm hoping that it'll be able to do what I want to do, and I really hope to be able to show you that today. My goal is to get to a point where I can do that. So, in order to get to that point, I gotta get working. So, yeah, it's funny. It seems like it was just barely a week ago that I'd be sitting here in my truck while I start the generator and let the heat or the AC kick on. Now I'm letting the heat kick on in there. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then we'll get back to work. You know, one of the things I had to get through my brain, and now that I'm thinking of it this way, everything is going to make more sense the way I'm going to do this. I didn't want to think of it this way, but yes, I am building a YouTube studio set here. I'm just thinking, okay, I'm making a workspace. It's going to be, a nice workspace. This station here, I'm going to be building probably 4 to 5 inches lower than that one. That's just due to comfort. I like, maybe I'll do it at 30 inches rather than 27. Because, hold on a second. Because this one is about, this one's about 34 and a half. And the table here is like just at 27. So I was going to build it at 27, but I'm looking at that chair. I would definitely, well, I can pump the chair down. That's fine. That's not a big deal at all. And I really got to get to work here. I'm putting this off and putting it off, but yeah, I gotta get this done. I have a video that I want to do here on Thursday. And I want to do it here in this spot, because doing it over there is going to suck. By the way, I did find a ton more software for the K Pro, so there will be a second video coming out on that. But as for now, I'm going to fire up my Bluetooth speaker. By the way, if you want me to do a review on this, let me know. This is the Altec Lanson IMW 1100. I'm sure there's a different model name for it. I'd have to Google that. But so far, I picked this up while I was in Connecticut. So far, I like it. Obviously, there's no sponsorship. I went to Walmart, paid $50 for this stupid thing. So, anyway, I'm going to get to work now. Alright, so I've been here like a half hour or so. And I've already knocked out one of the seating areas. The table. And, this is the opposite of a suggestion to buy. Don't buy this Harbor Freight Sawzall. Oh, now it'll work. Okay, well, what I've been fighting with is inside this gearbox is some plastic gears, and as soon as you put any pressure on that, it just starts grinding the gears. So now I need to work on this one. I'm working on a lot of areas that I know I need to, or a lot of stuff I need to take to the actual storage locker, which is most of this stuff here. And I'm really wishing I had a broom. I may have to go to the hardware store and get a broom today, because sawdust. But I resorted back to using this guy, because this is, that Sawzall is so broken I can barely use it. But now I need to take this out. I'm going to take off that piece there, so alright, back to work. Holy crap, I just found a brand new ADATA 240 gig SSD in the package underneath all this stuff over here. I knew this cleanup would pay off. You'll see this SSD later this week. Alright, so we've dismantled this far. I did not really intend to take the heater out, but I kind of removed a big portion of its structure, which means I will have to block the hole where it comes through. That's going to be a big thing. So, but this is going to give me a nice wide entryway in. The desk is going to end right about here, maybe like a few inches before the thing. But you know, this is what I've got to so far. All this is taken out. When I take the heater out, I'm going to have to cut the electric. So I might do that anyway, because I have to. I'm going to go to the hardware store and get a broom. Somebody might go, why not Dollar Tree or Dollar General? Because we don't have any of them where I'm at right now. So I gotta do what I can. So I'm gonna go to the hardware store, get a couple things. What I'm gonna do is this is a 110 line right here. I'm actually not even sure what this switch does on the side, but what I'm going to do, I have plenty of outlets in my other trailer, so I'm going to go ahead and just put an outlet up here running off of that line. But if you can tell, I'm a little out of breath. By the way, since I no longer had the Sawzall, and a lot of these screws were just rusted to the point where you can't take them out, I had to resort to violence to get them out. And all this stuff. Oh crap, I forgot I took my step. I almost broke my ankle. So all this stuff's going on the trailer, and probably Saturday or so I'll go ahead and take that to to the dump. But let me get to the hardware store. I'm pooped. Alright, so I've already pulled the heater out. I need to get rid of that hose there. And I think what I'm going to do there is I have that white foam board. I'm probably just going to cut a piece out and then use the Liquid Nails adhesive to put it on there. I think that would be my best bet. This silver part here, there's nothing I can do about that. That's where the wheels are. I kind of just like brute force took the heater out. And I'm actually going to list it on Facebook Marketplace for free. Because I have no idea if it works. I'll give him this piece too, I guess. But, yeah. Because unfortunately, I don't want to have propane here because then that's another added expense. When I can just use electric heaters like I do now. So, I'm going to continue working. Alright, so as I'm starting to build the table, my drill driver... maybe the battery didn't die. Maybe I do still have some time left. Okay. But I think the battery's actually dead. No? Sure. Alright, we're going to continue then. I was about ready to stop for the day because I didn't have a driver. But I guess I do now, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so the battery is dead. So I'm going to just go ahead and upload what I have now as a part 1. I don't want this video to be too long. But I'm going to give you an idea how this is built, or going to be built. It's going to be built a lot better than the other desk in there. So, these 3, this one, that one, and that one are not bolted in yet. But I'm going to be building the frame, and I'll be building the bits inside, and it's going to be a lot stronger than the other desk. So this is probably going to be my primary one to use, so I want it to be a little bit better. But I'm going to stuff everything back into the camper for now, and I'll go home and upload this footage, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank everybody for watching. Scrolling across the screen right now, special thanks to my Patreon supporters, and if you'd like to see your name there, there's always a link down in the description below. But as always, thanks for watching, have a blessed day, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.